It's not a question of just losing your language, but every expression in every language, they have a meaning.
Hello, dear friends. Me and Maggie today we're gonna speak about the Creole from Cape Verde Islands. You are watching Feed Culture on CharisMaggietv. I hope you enjoy.
What up, everyone? CharisMaggie here, and welcome back to another episode of Fiddle Culture. Today, I'm here with Ngozi. Did I get it? Did I get it?
Ngozi, yeah, Ngozi Nelly,
Awesome.
yeah, good.
And he is here with me from Cape Verde, Cape Verde, as we would say in English, but in Portuguese, the proper pronunciation is. You gotta help me out here. How do I
Cabo
say?
Verde, Cabo
Cabo Verde.
Verde.
Okay, Cabo Verde. This is a new country on my channel, so you all know how we do this. I'm going to be asking Ngozi some questions so that we get to know a bit more about the country. Later on, we're going to get to know a bit more about the Creole language and some of the work that Ngozi and other folks have been doing to preserve it. So, first question: Where is Capo Verde?
Yeah.
Where is it located?
Yes. So first of all, I'm very grateful to Maggie to bring me to this an amazing program. Culture is a very important program to unite, let's say, all Creole family, which is, let's say, we are quite a big family because of your program and your videos, I've been discovered another type of Creoles. So we are
Awesome.
an island. We are literally in West Africa, close to Senegal, Gambia, Sierra Leone, that area. We are the only country is an island in West Africa because the other countries they are on the continent. So we are the only island country in West Africa region. Yes.
Oh, so fun fact there for you all. Didn't know that.
For sure.
Awesome. So then what is the official language?
Yes, the official language, it is the Portuguese language, but the Portuguese language is only on the, let's say, only on most of the time in the high standard level, we could say on the social media or, for example, on ceremonies. But
Mm,
in the daily life, people speak Creole. Yeah, people feel in
got you.
Creole. Yeah.
Okay, I get you. So very similar to the other Creole languages that we've brought on. By the way, we have a playlist that you all can check out. Of course, watch this video first and then link in my description box for you to see all those other videos. So okay, that's interesting to know. What
Mhm.
should I expect if I was to come and visit the country? What are some things I should expect?
For example, may you correct me if you are wrong. You are from Haiti, right? Or you are from Haiti?
Originally I'm from Guyana, but my parents are from Haitian. But I
Oh,
consider myself
great.
Haitian too, yeah.
Listen. So yeah, you could find your roots because your ancestors, we could say like almost 100% before they went to the Caribbean, they passed here in Cape Verde. So
Oh, can you
yeah,
explain a bit
yeah,
more what you mean by that? Like in what
because
way?
in terms of, let's say, when the Europeans they was taking the slaves from the city coasts in Africa from different tribes,
Mm.
they was like stopping here. And the
Oh,
I'm saying in terms of Europeans, I'm referring more the Portuguese and Spanish because
oh, okay.
they played a very important role in this slave trade. For example, we had some people that was coming from Caribbean and they felt like, oh, I am in Cape Verde. It looks like it's something so familiar to me, but people they cannot explain because I could say it could be quite of like a black history problem because we don't have enough documentation
Mm.
to get to find to, let's say, to get to put each other more close. But if you come to visit Cape Verde, definitely you're gonna feel the environment like you are literally
Like
back
you feel
home.
there's back
Mm,
home, like yeah, you feel that
yes,
connection.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Something
all
like
right. So I
that.
wouldn't mind, getting some connection. So it's on the bucket list for sure. So thank you for letting us know that very important history for sure.
And just let me add something. And by the way, as well, the same role is Agore in Senegal. Yeah, Agore Island is another island in Senegal. Yeah, this is was like the most two important slave trade destinations on that time.
Okay.
Gore
Okay.
and Cape Verde Islands. Yeah, in Senegal.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so some fun fact there to add to your history. So we got a basic, overview of what, to know about the country in a nutshell. Again, if you're interested in learning more, YouTube has more videos, Google is out there as well. So we're going to be going now to talk about the Creole language. So you have said that the official language or the what they consider the official language is Portuguese. So the Creole that is spoken in the country, is it Portuguese based Creole, or because the ones I've been interviewing so far, all of them have been French based so far. So
Mhm.
tell us a bit about that.
It is Portuguese based, but not only Portuguese. Because in certain time we had a Spanish occupation here when Spain they took over Portugal, so we have a little bit of Spanish influence in our language, but most of the vocabulary is Portuguese vocabulary, but the grammar, the structure of the phrases are in based in African languages.
Okay. All right then. So give me some example of the African ones, and then you can give me some after of the Portuguese ones, just so we see the difference.
Okay. For example, the pronouns in African languages, like Olof. I don't know if you heard about Olof, is a Senegal language, Olof,
Okay.
or Balanta language, Fula, Pepel, Mandinga. This is West Coast African languages, let's say something like that.
Mm.
These languages you can find in Senegal, Gambia, uh, a, a Guinea-Conakry, and a Guinea-Bissau. So, for example, it's very common to find the pronoun is I.
Mm-hmm.
In African language, they say For
Mm.
example,
Okay.
mm, is N, like my Ngozi Nelly. So, is For example, I say, in English, they say, I go, in Creole, you can say, tabay,
Tabai. Okay.
tabay.
Okay,
Yes,
I get you.
so, yes.
And some
And
examples for the Portuguese influence
so
in it.
the the Portuguese influence comes, for example, in the vocabulary. For example, you can say uh, manhã satabei mar. Manhã manhã is a Portuguese. You say amanhã.
What does that
Amanhã,
mean? Amanhã?
tomorrow.
Okay.
Amanhã is yeah, tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Amanhã. In Portuguese, the full expression is amanhã eu vou para a praia. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach.
Okay.
Amanhã eu vou para a praia. But in Kriolu language is manhã
Amanhã.
também mar.
Tabai.
Exactly.
Ah, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's it's really cool to see that. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think I have to talk about the work that you're doing because it's great things that you're doing. So for those of you who don't know, because you're gonna know now, so Ngozi, he is a poet, writer, and all that. So I actually purchased his book, and I in a later time he will be helping me understand the poetry and all that of the book because it's all in Creole. But what inspired you to even do a poetry book that is in the Creole language? Tell me a bit more about your work that you're doing.
Okay, I will try to get to summarize. Yeah, so don't overwhelm you. So literally, I started writing my first poems in 2014, um, because I felt the necessity to to try to preserve um, our language in terms of the expressions they are starting losing,
Mm,
because the we have a strong influence from the media. For example, right now, the young generation, they are using a lot English vocabulary. For
mm,
example, download or upload, that kind of things. But we have the same words in our language, but young generation don't like to get to use that, because
gotcha.
yes, something I realize, it's not a question of just losing your language, but every expression in every language, they have a meaning. For
Mm-hmm.
example, when you are losing the language expressions, you are using like a history from that country. So
Yes.
I said I will try to. It's not a question of just losing your language, but every expression in every language, they have a meaning. To make a research about our language country, I published my first book in 2014. It is in on that books, I already published two books. On that books, they all come with, let's say, with the old yeah, Cape Verdean Creole expressions where people are not using anymore, because
Oh.
they don't know. They don't know because we didn't had like a structure, a governmental structure, who wants to get to preserve that legacy from our old generation.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you said that the ones that are in the book, they are like older, phrases or words. So
Mhm.
how do you differentiate between the, newer versions versus the older version of the Creole?
Because in this case, I don't try to put like something, uh, I suppose, like a fight between old and young generation, but I just
Mm-hmm.
try to get to show um, some some ways of life, because I've been interviewing. I made like literally almost let's say 40 interviews in old people for they explain me the yeah, the meaning of the yeah, the words, because I believe,
Oh.
yes, this uh, my books, they are all based on research I did by myself, and I paid I paid by my own money, because I do this because I love the our language. It is a question of, let's say, this cause, it's a kind of compromising
Mm-hmm.
with the language, because uh, we if we don't show the young generation our history, it's going to be very very hard for for they establish goals to the future, because you need to know your past for you
Mm-hmm. To know where you're going.
exactly you're going. Yeah, absolutely. Mhm.
Awesome. So I'm going to put the link in the description if anyone is interested. If I have anyone who's from this island, Cape Verde, that you
Mhm.
want to learn your history, like really learn it in that different kind of way, his book is a resource. So link is in the description box for you to purchase your copy. And it's affordable. It's only £10, y'all. So let's support the cause and learn at the same time.
Would like to say, yeah, it's not just me, because it's going to be very unfair as well. Because I would like to get to say some of our colleagues. We are in this movement for this recognition of Creole for be official language, because in the same way people go to school, get to learn Portuguese, English, French. It could be important for our kids go get to school, get to learn our own language. Why
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
So
Important.
uh, yes, because sometimes we we don't know ourselves. This is it's a problem right now because a lot, like I could say, everyone can speak Creole, but it's a few people can write Creole. This is a big
Oh,
problem because they
gotcha.
don't they don't write Creole because they didn't study Creole. You can speak, but you cannot write.
Yeah.
So I would
I
like
get
to.
you.
Yeah, it's very like it's literally awkward because people can speak, but people they cannot write. So
Yeah.
we are trying to to embrace this language and to go forward. Manuel Vega, Dominica, Marciano Moreira, Karina Moreira, thank all of them, Managuta, because we believe if we learn our own language properly, we could learn another language in the better way.
Yeah. Wow. That's powerful. I like that. That's awesome. Do you see any other languages like Creole languages that are similar to that of
Yeah,
the Cape Verde language? Can you tell us about them?
because of the slavery,
Mhm.
for example, the Creole from Cape Verde. They had they gave an important contribution for one Creole they speak in Aruba, Coração, and Bonaire.
Oh.
The name is Papiamento.
Ah, okay, yes.
Yes. Yeah, Papiamento is, we could say, almost 60% is based on our Creole because
Okay.
we are the old ones. The, let's say, the Creole language based in Portuguese and Spain and
Mhm.
Spanish, they was created here. So yeah, papiamento is a is is a Creole based in our language with Spanish and Dutch because they are
Okay.
Dutch. They are
Yeah,
Dutch
yeah,
colony.
Dutch as well. Got you. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes so much sense. Wow. Wow,
Mm.
thank you so much for that.
Very quick, I would like to say that the another Creole based in our Creole is the Creole from Guinea-Bissau. Is another brother country. Is the Yedi country we fight yet together for our independence in 1975. 5 of
Oh.
5 of July of 1975. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you for that. I'm learning so much. Wow, thank you so much, Ngozi, for doing this video with me. And we are definitely doing a part two. So please look out for that, where we're going to focus more on me actually learning some terms and phrases in the Creole language. So check out that coming soon. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to do it and the things. And until next time, Maggie is out.
You know we do it for the culture. You know we do it for the culture.